Good morning, my Super Saturday friends, family, followings, and fans. Olivier here. It's Super Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. I hope everyone slept well and had a safe Friday night and everybody made it home safely. Quick alert in the news. This just in. I've been saying this for several months now, but 2 o'clock this morning, Venezuela time, our Commander-in-Chief, President Donald J. Trump, with the help of Pete Hegseth and his fantastic men and women of the Special Forces, SEAL teams, and other special forces throughout the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines, executed a decisive, definitive, surgical execution of a arrest warrant in Caracas, Venezuela, the capital, to arrest and detain Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia. I'm pleased to announce that they have been captured. There are no reports of any American deaths. It was a surgical strike, quick and painless, in and out. And now Nicolas Maduro and his wife Cecilia are in, I suppose, protective custody in the United States of America. Now, the thugs that are around Nicolas Maduro are demanding at you. That they show Nicolas Maduro as being alive. Well, I'm sure he's alive. He's gone from a rich thug to a jailhouse bitch overnight. And he will be in our prisons just like Noriega from 1989 for many, many, many years to come. Now, I would suggest that cartels throughout the Western Hemisphere, in Mexico, Central America, and South America, keep their head on a swivel, because the United States is not going to tolerate this anymore. We are going to cut the head of the snakes off, and there may be many snakes. So pay attention, all these other countries like Colombia and Honduras and the cartels throughout Mexico. Other people that need to pay attention is probably Hamas. And this strike was surgical and precise, just like we did in Iran with the dropping of those really big bombs on Iran, and with no death to American troops. Another beautiful mission. It was not an act of war. It was an execution of an arrest warrant. That's all this action was. Yes, there were troops on the ground in Venezuela, but it was not an act of war. It was an execution of an arrest warrant. I don't know how many Venezuelan lives were lost. I hope not too many. Hopefully they just put their arms down like they did when we were taking over Iraq. And said no mas. But Venezuela is now in the hands of its own people. And the people will decide the way this country will be run and operated in the future. Now, it will take several months, if not a couple years, for everything to settle down in Venezuela. But I'm sure there will be a great friend to the United States in the future and help provide prosperity to our country as well as theirs. Now, it's 51 degrees outside, and it's a light rain. A little cool. Not going to be a great weekend. It's going to be cloudy and cool Saturday and Sunday. It's a good day to do stuff on the inside. You know, it's the 8th day of Christmas, 8th day of the 12th days of Christmas, and you have 4 more days to, excuse me, take down all your inside Christmas decorations. should be by the Epiphany. The Epiphany is on the 6th, which is Tuesday. Now, next week, it's going to be back up into the 70s. Some more glorious January weather. Must be that global warming thing. I don't know. But that cold weather's coming. You know it is. Those last 2 weeks of January, those first 2 weeks of February is just not so good here in the CSRA. But Ethel, Cletus, get up. I know you're sleeping in on Saturday. I'll call you about 10:30, okay, and get you up. But you can go ahead and put that timer on that coffee so it's ready and waiting when you get up. You're waking up to a much safer world with the capture of Nicolas Maduro and his wife Cecilia. It's a much safer world today, much safer planet throughout Europe as well. But I hope y'all get those decorations down. All right, let's get them boxed up, put up, stored up, and ready for next year. Christmas will be here like next week, so it flies by when you get my age. But I love you. I do love each and every one of you. Don't forget to hit that little like button if you like what I tell you, what I share with you each day. Have a super Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. Love yourself, love others, play it forward through the circle of love, peace, and happiness. Love you, mean it. See you soon.